Hmm.
So a tip here, just jumping with a tip, is to not worry about the decimals and just do 400 times 5 times 5, because all the decimals do is they just move the answer, like the decimal in the answer. And if you multiply 400 times 5 times 5, you will get one of these numbers, roughly. If you're not sure what I mean like that, I could try to clarify.
I'm trying to do it that way. Times 5. Most of the answers are lower than the original amount.
Right, but what is 400 times 5?
Hold on, let me do it again. $2,000.
2,000, and then times another 5 gets you to 10,000, right? So are any of these numbers, and again, all the decimals do is they just
So is
move the
it
decimal.
10?
Yes.
But that's what I got the first time. I just it didn't look right.
Right. Well, we got number 1 done. You want us to move to number 2?
How is it less though?
How is what less?
Why is it 10?
Why is the answer 10?
Yeah, why is the answer
Um,
less than the original amount?
because it's just asking about, oh, I'm sorry. It says including interest and principal. So that's where that's where there's an issue. So the interest is 10. I didn't see that it was principal plus the interest. So the principal is 400 plus the interest 10. That gets you to the 410.
Oh, mm, I don't know. I'm not
All
happy
right.
with that
So
one.
you want to try number 2 now?
I still don't get why it's less. No.
No, no. The answer
Well,
is
why
C.
would it be? Oh, I think. Yeah, I'll do number 2.
Okay.
49, I think. No. Fuck. What is it? Okay. 249. I didn't get anything close to the answer. I got any of the answers. I got 118.
Okay, let's take a look here. So 3 parentheses 2 times 4 minus 5 plus 3 plus 4 squared. So did you write something like this down as your first line where you just put the numbers in?
Mm-hmm.
Okay, so order of operations. So inside parentheses, you have to multiply before you add or subtract. What is 2 times 4?
So it'd be 8 minus 5.
It's 3. So 3 times 3.
Yeah, 3. And
What is
then
3
that
plus
would
4?
be 7. And then it would be 7 times 7. I think that might have been where I went wrong. Is it 49?
That's
Okay, it
49.
is 49. So it's 9 plus 49. Why did I get 100 and... Was I multiplying? What was I doing? I
Not
don't
sure,
know what I was doing
but
because I got that, but I didn't add them together right. I got something weird.
so one of the things you got to do here is just write out the problem the way I'm doing here. Make sure you're clean and neat and organized. And all right.
I forgot how to add. Hold on. Okay, that's what I was doing wrong. I was treating it like it was multiplication. I forgot. Okay, I got 58 this time.
Okay.
I was going crossways with the 9 and the 4 instead of just adding the 1. Okay.
Right. Well, let's take a
third
look
one.
here at number 3.
Hmm. Is it A?
Is
No.
not a foil. So you have to multiply, and sometimes people call this the rainbow. You have to multiply the first times the
Oh, this
first.
is one that does that. I thought this was just like adding the things, like putting them together.
So when there's no
I don't remember
operator
which
between there,
uses which in algebra.
there's no operator symbol. Whenever you just see like the previous problem, we had 3
What does the
like
operator symbol
this.
mean?
Well, these are add, subtract, multiply, and divide are all
Oh,
operators.
never
But
mind.
when nothing is there, it's
I thought you meant like a
presumed to be.
specific.
So what is 3x times 5x?
No. Hmm. Is it D?
It is D. Yeah, good. Really good. So hopefully you got that foil down. When there's
I just
nothing.
I just didn't remember when to use it. Like what questions they ask where it's like, oh, this is what you would use to, because I know there's like different things you do for different things, and I don't got. So if there's like two next to each other like that, then you do the foil thingy. But it's there. What's the fourth one?
Let's take a look here. Let's see here. This one's got a little bit more to it. All right, so John needs to replace the boards on a 22-foot section of his fence. He plans to place the boards as shown below, not drawn to scale. So they're saying each board is 5.5 inches wide. And it says that there, if the boards are 5.5 inches wide, how many boards should he buy to cover the distance? So keep in mind, feet and inches are not the same. So you probably want to convert the feet to inches, would be my recommendation.
Because 12 inches is a foot, right? So
Right.
it would be.
And here's the thing, like you don't have to be exact. You just have to, because these answers are pretty far apart. So estimation is a way to do these problems if you kind of get stuck on what to do.
Yes, I'm not sure what to do.
Well, go ahead and multiply these numbers. And it's okay if you want to use a calculator while we're doing our lesson. I mean, that's.
Okay, my pencil broke. Is it 264?
Okay, so 264. Now each board, if you want to estimate, it's about 5 inches wide. Okay. So how would you So a couple ways to do it is you could multiply each of these by 5 and see which one gets you closest to 264.
Multiply them each by what?
By the
By 5? Okay.
Yeah, because 4 board times 5 inches roughly.
So C probably?
I agree. Great. I guess not all of them are multiple choice because 5 is,
Yeah, 5 is one where you would have to like type in the answer or write
yeah.
in the answer.
And this is very close to number 2 with order of operations. So just keep that in mind while you're looking at this one. Let me kind of frame it better. There we go.
So when it says like 4 minus 18, it means like I couldn't switch those numbers around, right? Like it would end up being a negative number in there.
Talking about in parentheses?
Huh?
I'm sorry, what are you referring to?
Oh, like the 4 minus 18, I couldn't do like 18 minus 4. It would end up being negative number.
Well, you can, but yeah, you have to keep the sign. So it is negative in this case.
Okay, so negative 14.
Yep. So
All right,
you've
so
got like
negative 14.
2 times negative 14.
Then you do the exponents next, right? So like the 5 and the 3. So it would be 25 and 9, I think. 25. 9.
So 3 to the power of 3 is 27. I think I heard something different.
Oh. I don't know. I got that one wrong. Thought it was 9.
It's 3 times 3 times 3. 3 times 3 is 9, but you've got to, keep it going.
Uh, negative 28. And then 25 times 75 negative. No, regular 75. Oh, it's right. 75. 25 plus negative 28. $47 plus 25, 27. Is the answer 74?
Close, close. So I would actually add these two together first. I know we typically do it left to right, but that gives you -1. -75 plus -1 is
Wait,
negative.
I'm confused. I don't even know where I went wrong. I have to go back. So 2 times -14 is -28, right? Okay, -28.
Yep.
And then it turns into 25 plus 7. Mm. How do I add? How do I?
Maybe we should just move on to another question. I mean,
It's the negative numbers. I forget because I'm getting like 40 something. But I feel
yeah,
like, or 70 something. I feel like that's wrong.
again,
Well,
like
I did get, no, wait, it was 70 something. Hold on. I'm going to try it.
okay.
20. Wait, crap, I did it in the wrong order. Let me try it again. I'm still just getting 70, 74.
Okay, I recommend we move on. I mean, I have to explain, but the key here is negative 28 plus 27 is -1. The reason is when they're opposite in sign, in this case, it's negative and a positive, the sign comes from the one that's further from zero. Negative 28 is further from zero than 27. So this is negative, and then you take the larger number 28 and subtract the smaller number 27,
But
which
even up
becomes
to
1.
that part, I didn't have the same numbers. My numbers were different. I even went into the calculator to make sure I was getting all of the negative stuff right, and I was. I don't know what I'm.
I mean, we
Well, why is it a negative 75? Don't you use it from the sign from the bigger number?
now you're multiplying this time. You're multiplying
Oh, I
because
guess that's what I was doing wrong.
when you multiply, it's
But
different rules than adding and subtracting. Can we move on to number 6?
A and D.
So sometimes like the problems look more difficult than they actually, are. And that's a good thing. So, all right, number 7, or do you want us to move to number 8?
You could do 7, I guess. I don't.
Okay,
This doesn't look familiar at all.
yeah. So it says Brad's average, and that's the key word there. His average golf score after 6 rounds was 81. For the first 5 rounds, his scores were 78, 86, 82, 81, and 82. What was his score on the 6th round? All right. So let's just say we wanted to find the average of the first 5 scores. How do you know how to do that? Like, do you remember the formula for average or in words, what to do to find the average?
Mm-mm.
Okay, so you add up all the numbers, 78 plus 86 plus 82 plus 81 plus 82. So you add them all up and you divide by the number of numbers. How many numbers are there here?
Oh, this is I remember the formula for this, but it's called something else. The mean,
The
okay.
Yeah, the average and mean are the same thing.
Yeah.
Yes. Okay. So how many numbers are there here?
5.
5. So you divide by 5. Okay. But what's different about this problem is that we don't know the 6th score. But if we did, what would we divide by? Let's just say we knew the 6th score. What number would go down the bottom now?
I got 81.8 in the calculator.
Okay, that's fine. That's not what it's asking for though. It's asking for the 6th
Oh,
score. So I'm asking, let's just say we knew the 6th score, which we don't at the moment. Let's just say we did. What number would go down here in the bottom? How many scores would there be?
so how do I find that?
I'm just asking you to count. How many scores are there,
Oh,
including the one you don't
6.
know? 6. So you would divide by 6. Okay. And they're saying that equals 81. Okay, so there's a couple of ways to solve this. The way that's going to be best for you is kind of what you started to do. It's to add up these numbers here. Could you add up those 5 numbers for us, please?
So 409.
Correct. All right, so 409 plus the unknown score divided by 6 equals 81. So what I want you to do here is pick a number for X, like I don't know, pick 81, for example, and take 409 and add 81 and then divide by 6.
422.
Okay, you have to add first, then divide.
Oh, it's weird. I put in my calculator. Maybe I need to maybe it won't let me do it in a row like that. Let me see.
So like 409, if you let's just say you think the score is 81, okay? 409 plus 81 is 490. And then 490 divided by 6, is that 81?
Yeah.
No, it's not. It has to
Oh.
be exactly 81. Exactly.
Oh.
Is it
It doesn't
exactly
count.
81?
The other stuff counts.
Yes. Well, imagine it was a loan amount in billions of dollars. 0.6 is a lot of money. We don't want to just count that. So 81 is too large. So try something smaller, like maybe try 71.
But how would I know to even start at 81?
You just pick a number. It doesn't matter which number
Mm-hmm.
you pick. It's too hot, too cold.
No, that one's 80. What number was that again?
So that means it's too low. So now you got to pick something between the two.
Oh, that's why I've been putting in 490 instead of 409. Let's see. 78, I think.
78 is still too large.
79.
79 is too large.
What did
If
I
it's
just
too
put
large, you
in?
got to go
Like, I
the other
just got
direction.
something. I don't remember what I put in. Let's see. 49 plus. It was 77, not 78.
It is 77. Yes. Okay. All right, good. I know it was a little painful, but it's good. We'll get the right answer if you do it that way. And that's, that is important here. So all right, number 8's gonna be pretty tough. Same with 9. Let's see if we can find a short one here. The next before we close out here. So 12 was actually kind of something we were talking about earlier. It's very easy to the wrong number or to write out the wrong expression. I'll just give you an example here. So 2 to the power 3 is 2 times 2 times 2. I guess these are, I guess you can use your calculator on these. Yeah. So what is the value of 4 to the 7th?
I got like 16,000.
And a little more. If you write this, you will not get the credit. So you gotta give the full answer.
It was like 16,384. I just didn't know if that was like even in the right ballpark. I just didn't want to even suggest it if it wasn't
Yeah.
right.
Yeah, I mean you've been getting the ones you've been doing, you're getting right. So I think you gotta have a little more confidence in yourself that you can do these. So all right. Let's do one more here. We're gonna do 11. The reason we're doing this is because we've already done something like this. It says scientists measures the outside temperature at noon each day over a 3-day period. What was the average, right? The mean temperature for the 3 days. So how do you find the average?
You'd add them all together and divide
add them
them.
all together and divide by the number of numbers?
2 divided by -1.
-1. You got it. All right, we're going to go ahead and stop here for today.